right? And I want to tell you, do not vote for your current president. That's the reason for this video, right? No matter what you do, your current president should not be your president. And I will tell you why. These are my reasons. If this man has been in power for 42 years and I've not seen any change, because Cameroon are still living in poverty, right? For 42 years, you have been the president and you have the audacity to still come and contest. This is my own opinion, and from the look of things, it's now looking like he's still going to be the president because of what I'm beginning to see. Do you understand? His daughter even came out to say, to urge Cameroonians not to vote for this guy. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, whatever decision you make today is either going to keep your country stagnant, not going forward and not going backward, or it's going to take you forward, or it's going to take you backward. Again, the fact that some people are old on this list does not mean that because they are old, they cannot perform. That's another thing. Because a lot of these young people, when you give them power, they become worse than the politicians. Some of them have studied better ways to steal money than the old guys. When the old guys came into power, there was no crypto. A lot of things people do now, a lot of way people hide their money, they didn't used to have it then. Right? So back then, the politicians used to hide their money in buildings. They just buy a building, they buy houses, they have companies, properties. They invest in properties. But this time, a lot of them don't invest in properties. There's a way they put it, you will not understand. So age have nothing to do with who is supposed to be the president or not. It's about presidency, somebody that you are certain that will take your country forward. But me. Personally, I'm saying no matter what you do, Biya should not be your president. For 42 years, it does not, for him to even campaign. The fact that the man is campaigning shows that the man does not know what he's doing. The fact that he's campaigning is a problem. Go to Rwanda. Paul Kagame cannot campaign. They love Paul Kagame. How many years has he been in power? For over 20 years now, right? Paul Kagame is still there. They love him so much. An average Rwandese, if you check their phone, do you understand? You will see Paul Kagame's picture where other people are putting Jesus in some African countries. They put the picture, they put Paul Kagame. Kagame is their Jesus. I've heard them say that Paul Kagame is their Jesus. I've been to Rwanda. I've seen Rwanda. Rwanda is doing amazingly well. He does not need to campaign. They will vote for him. Now let's come to Xi Jinping. China. President Xi. It's been there so long. If you see China, woo! Amazing. So for somebody to be there for 42 years and cannot turn your country to London. No, if I say London, it looks like London is I hate somebody put that word in my mouth. Call one state in Nigeria small London, and I'm like, are you saying London is better than Nigeria? Anyway, I don't want to go into that, right? Now, this man would have transformed your country. So any vision this man has now, I don't know where he's getting it from. Because if he could not implement whatever vision he has for 42 years, the man does not deserve that seat. So anyways, I'm not in your country, but it is important to me because you guys are our neighbors. You guys are our neighbors. If your country, the more your country becomes poor, it affects us. Do you understand? If you're suffering, it's affecting us some way, somehow. Because you are also going to try to come to Nigeria to hustle. You see, insecurity, if it affects you, it affects us. If insecurity affects us, it affects you. So we are all suffering these problems. Now, all of us did together, we did suffer. Because from Calabar, you can enter your country. From Calabar, we can enter your country. So we are brothers. So it's important. That being said, age should not be a determining factor for who is going to be your president. But it is really, really important that Paul Biya doesn't win. That's just my personal opinion. But it's people's decision, sure. I don't have voter. I've never even been to Cameroon before. So I want to tell you, do not